Hi everyone, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching. I have caught a cold. You can hear it in my voice, but I wanted to film anyways. I was putting this off being like, my voice will get better. It hasn't gotten better. And we're in 2022 and I'm so excited to start so many new projects. I'm like rearing to go. I did take off a couple weeks. I'm sure you saw the videos where like I filmed like way ahead. And now I'm like filming in real time again and I feel good about it. Except for my voice. I did try and wait. But yeah, let's get into it. The one recap I want to do is probably going to be like this first week. You're going to see some recaps, but then I'm going to jump into all new stuff and I'm so excited about that. But I do want to talk about my goals because I did set goals in 2021 and I want to talk about like what happened there, where we go, and then I'm going to talk about 2022 goals because I love setting goals for myself. Like goals in January are like my jam. So 2021, let's do a recap. I had set 8 goals. This list is interesting. It's really interesting to see where my head was at in January. It's amazing to see like how and what I thought I was able to accomplish. It's kind of interesting. So my first goal dealt with my tiny pans. Actually, the first 3 goals dealt with my tiny pan project pan that I did with the Fantastic Ladies. So the first one was finish 3 Ulta quad shadows. You guys know I ended up finishing 2 of them. I finished 2 out of the 4 in the pan in the quad. I really thought that I was going to finish this like in June. Like I thought the pans were that small. Like I thought I was going to finish in June. And the fact that I still have 2 remaining to me is like hilarious. But I finished 2 out of the 3 I had planned. And then as a subcategory I said hit pan on purple shadow. Did not do that. I was so close. But I didn't quite get to hit that purple pan. And then thinking that the Ulta quad was going to be really fast, I had finished 4 shades in the Smashbox palette. I didn't finish a single one in the Smashbox palette because I only finished 2 in the Ulta palette. But I did hit for number 3, hit pan on 4 shadows in the Smashbox palette because it's an 8 pan palette and I wanted to finish 4 and hit pan on 4. And then hit hitting pan on 2. That's, like, there you go. So I still think I did good on this project. It just took longer than I expected to use up the products. So I enjoyed the products. I still like it. So that's good. I just didn't hit my goal as stated here. And that's okay. I think that's okay. I still feel like I got a lot of use out of those. I just didn't finish it. Number 4, finish the Too Faced Little Black Book of Bronzers. I have finished most of it. That was another one. My Pan That Face palette this year. You guys know I just have a little bit left in one bronzer that I would use up, but I'm going to go ahead and depot it. I've declared that palette. It is out of my collection. So I'm calling that a win. Yay! Yeah, I got a little bit left, but that's just me being neurotic and not being able to like part with anything. But I'm done. Check. All right. This next one, I should have never put this goal in because I should have known myself better. Okay, at the beginning in January 2021, I had 245 lip products. My goal was to own 225 lip products or get rid of 20 of them. Now, you might be like, Julie, you did declutter 20 of them. I did. Through my lip product use up, I got rid of or decluttered 20 lip products. So if I had put my goal of get rid of 20 lip products, I would have won this. I go to uncheck. However, I purchased lip products. So my decluttered 20 is awesome. That's, 10% of my collection or used up. I also purchased lip products. So in total, I didn't go down that 20 that I was looking for. So I'm still going to call it a win because I decluttered 20. But the way I phrased this was own 225 lip products. I didn't get. But I still feel good that I decluttered them. Okay, number 6, spend $650 or less on cosmetics. That was clearly an unrealistic goal. In my head, I was like, yes, it's $50 a month plus $100 for holiday. Forgetting the fact that I work at Ulta, meaning that I'm surrounded by makeup all the time. And I know the way my brain works. Like, if I wasn't working at Ulta, if I'd gotten another job, that would have been a fine goal. I did fine in Germany with this goal. But I am now in the land of makeup again. So this is an unrealistic goal. I did spend, wait, what did I spend? Let me look at my notes here real fast. I spent $1,115.25 on cosmetics this year. So I almost doubled that. That goal, again, I just don't think I was realistic going into 2021. I didn't know Ulta was going to be like a permanent thing for me. I didn't know I was going to become a manager at this time. So, okay, fine. Own 170 nail polishes, down from 183 in 2020. I didn't finish a single nail polish this year. This was not the year of nail polish for me. I feel like I've done a whole lot better with nail polishes previously. I think the very first year I did this, like 5 years ago when I started filming YouTube, I did amazing at nail polish. Now, not so much. Like, I'm not really doing nails anymore, so I had good goals going into it. Did I think I was going to finish 13? I don't know. It seems like a lot of nail polish to finish, but I wasn't even close to that. I didn't finish a single one. And I purchased nail polish. Like, I just purchased those Holo Taco nail polishes, so. And then face powders. I wanted to use up 5 face powders. What? I don't know where I thought I was going with that. I think I was thinking about the little guys, like the little mini ones. I did use up 1 face powder. I might have finished the second one. I gotta look back at my empties to see. I actually didn't look this up because as soon as I saw that, I was like, there's no way I finished 5. I know I had a cluttered couple too, so maybe I'm down 5 in total, but I definitely didn't get 5 empties of face powder. I've been using this Lorac face powder for like 6 months, and the thing's going strong. I find that face powders take me like a year to use up, so 5 was a bit much, I think. But I like that I wanted to focus on a type of makeup. So, like, I wanted to focus on lip products, I want to focus on nail polish, I want to focus on face powders. I like that aspect of it. Like last year in 2021, or 2020, I did eyeliners, and I think that helped me out. But this one, face powders are challenging to get through, so I think that was a bit of like a stretch for me. So if I look at my 8 goals, I think I have finished 2 of them really successfully. Now, the 3 of the eyeshadows, like my tiny pan project, I feel good about the project that I did. Like, I feel like accomplished there, but I wouldn't say I hit my goals. But I'm going to set new goals for 2022, and let's get into those because I'm going to make some changes on how I set goals. My first goal for 2022 is going to be about my Pan That palette again this year. I am doing another Fantastic collab, but I'm not going to like ruin the surprise here, but know that I want to hit Pan on 5 colors. I think that's realistic for me. I want to hit Pan on 5. This is going to be a stretch. I know this is going to be a stretch, but I've picked a palette that already has a little bit of use out of it, and I think the pans are shallower than like the average palette. So I think 5 is good. If I go beyond that, I'm going to be absolutely thrilled. But that is goal number 1, and stay tuned for that video. I think I'm filming it tomorrow-ish. So you'll see it in like at least the next 7 days. My second goal, it does deal with nail polish, but what I want to do is part of another Project Pan. I want to try every single color in my collection once this year. This is going to be a stretch. I have over 170 nail polishes. As previously discussed, I actually have more than that. But I want to see if I can use every single color I actually have in my collection, see if it's still good, see if I like the shade on me, and just get a use out of every single color. This is going to be challenging. I know this is going to be challenging, but I'm hoping to get really close on this one. My third goal. I am not setting a budget goal this year. You know, like that $650 last year, I can't do that. What I want to do is I want to make sure that my empties are over my expenditure. So I want to make sure I'm using up more than I'm spending. This last year in 2021, that didn't happen. It was my first time in 2 years I didn't do that, and I really want to rein in that spending. So my goal is to use up more than I spend, knowing in my head I need to spend less than $1,000. In this next category here, I have picked 5 different areas that I want to focus on in my makeup collection, and I have identified specific numbers that I want to use up. I feel like this is going to be more helpful to me than like generically, like this is what I want to use up. Okay, so the first one is lip products. I am going to do a very similar project to what I did last year. I thought that this worked really well. I have a list of lip products that I want to use up. Again, future video that you'll see this. However, I want to use up 18 of those again. I want to use up or declutter 18 of those. You guys know I didn't finish 18, but I think I decluttered a good amount of those. So basically rolling over everything there into 2022's project, and I want to get 18 gone again. That will take it down about half, and then I'll feel really good about where I'm at in like my lip product life. I feel like I'll be able to declutter even more than that if I like pull out the right products in my collection. Because I know that I've got things that are just like hanging out there now, and I need to go through and actually do that. So use 18 lip products. I think I can do that really easily through another project this year. I also want to use 3 eyeliners. I still have a crap ton of eyeliners. This year, you know, I finished one. The julep one, it worked really well. Actually, I've been working on 2 julep ones, and so I would really like to go through. I'm almost done with the second one now. I'd like to go through 2 more just to keep it moving. I buy liners, like I just bought one for holiday, and it's time to, you know, like pull those out and use some of my older ones. For powders, I set that goal last year of setting 5. That was ridiculous. I want to finish the Lorac one. That'd be nice, is to finish the Lorac one. It's just an older product. I don't know how long it'll take me to use, but I want to set a goal I can actually hit, so I want to finish that one up. I've had these glitters on my eyes, these like e.l.f. ones I'm obsessed with. I absolutely adore them, but I don't want them to go bad, so I want to use up 2 of those. I don't think that'll be challenging. I've got one that's already half gone. They're not too much product. I just need to make sure to continue using glitters in my life. And I'd really, you know, it's a cheaper product. I really would hate to like, you know, spend my money on nothing. So I want to use those and get those gone. And I want to put it in here to like remind myself to constantly use those. And then last but certainly not least is I am going to do a Perfume Project Pan. And I'm going to challenge myself here because I want to finish a full 1 ounce perfume. I have so many samples right now, and that's going to be the focus of the Project Pan. But once I'm done with those, like little like spray bottle things, like the little tiny guys, I want to finish 1 full ounce. I know my perfume is going bad, and talk about an expensive product to go bad. This year, I think I'm going to really focus on fragrance. And just getting the numbers down, like get rid of the samples, like use those. You can use them in like a week, 2 weeks, like let's work through those. Let's work through the bigger bottles so that those don't go bad, like the ones you've actually spent money on. Yeah, like let's rock and roll, like let's do this. Don't forget to put on like that last finishing spray for the day. Let me know what goals you have set for yourself this year. I am so excited. What are you focusing on? One particular thing? Are you focusing on budgeting this year? Like, are you focusing on like taking down like nail polish, or like what is it? What is your 2022 going to be like? Let's do this together. I'm so excited. But those are the 8 goals I'm setting for myself. I think I can do it. I'm like ready and rearing to go in 2022. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy panning. And I will see you in my next video.